completely successful. Meat Lost have now new levels, new enemies, and so on. But time is rare, so let's get started. 1909 games. Let's make games. One of the new levels is a maze. The maze itself is not that hard, I think, but the enemy is getting kind of hard. And since the player have not really much space to move, there is a claustrophobic feeling all the time. That was on purpose. Oh, and also on purpose, you totally should subscribe to the channel, because that would help so much. But let's go on. The level mechanic is the same like in the other levels. Find the key and don't die. And at the end, go to the safe room. Maybe I want to make it a little bit harder, but for a decision I need a few people playing and testing the game first, because I realized, after I had a few people testing other games I made, that I make stuff probably way too hard. For example, Virus 9, the game I paused on developing. My cousin, who tested the first few levels, tried it for, I think, around 2 hours, and I thought it will take around 30 minutes. So, yeah, test players. The other level I made is way bigger. And that's great at all, but I have to be careful when it comes to performance, since I want the game to run on my old pretty bad laptop. I haven't tested it so far on my laptop, but the other levels run pretty good, so I hope that will be not too big of a problem. And since I like this kind of level, where you have 2 floors and a little bit of a bigger room, I want to make the last 3 or 4 levels pretty similar to this one. I'm not done with the lightning in this level, or in any other of the levels, so that will be fixed at the very last, I guess. And I think this level is too easy, but like in the maze level, I'm not sure if this is true. So we will see if it gets harder. Maybe you already have seen this new ground texture I made. I did this metal ground because I wanted to have some more variety, since there was just one type of ground before. Now the level feels way more alive with these different types of grounds, which make also different step sounds. Oh, and the meat sounds are great. After deciding that I needed another enemy, I have been putting some thoughts in how it could look like, and I came up with this design. I wanted the enemy to be small, fast, and kind of disgusting again. And I really don't know why my wife thinks that this is cute. Maybe it reminds her of me. Don't know, but let's go on. I made the behavior with behavior designer like the bigger monster, and I'm pretty happy with the result. Like this, I can make the level slightly harder if I need to. And this type of enemy is, I would guess, even harder to avoid than the big one, but I'm okay with that. But I have to be careful with how much I put it into the game, because if it is too hard and you are just frustrated because you always die because of these little cute things, you know, that would be not that good. When it comes to the release, I planned the release to be in around now. As you may see, that's not possible. I would guess, around 2 more months. At least. I made the game bigger than I thought, like, you know, like every time. But I will finish it, and that's pretty important. I want to finish and publish it in around 2 months, but there are some things to do. I need to make 4 more levels. That should be not too hard, since I have the enemies, the materials, the 3D objects, and so on already done. I'm missing a menu, the story, the list goes on. So you see, it will be 2 really hard months for me, but I'm okay with that. Hopefully I don't burn out. If you don't want to miss more devlogs and game dev related stuff, then please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye!